Ryan Ybarra, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
You
Thank you,
had, you had a
sir.
big win, and the California boys are sort of officially putting the band back together.
Yes, this year we officially put the band back together.
Walk me through regionals and state for you personally. I've kind of gotten it from Alfonso's perspective, from Alejandro. I kind of want to hear from you. How did regionals go?
This year I changed my focus on my preparation. Last year, the way regionals, obviously, as you know, California regionals, we have quite a few drivers. The previous years, when I was towards the end of competition, I would watch other people to verify my marks and make sure my marks were where I wanted them. And last year, it didn't work for me. So the year before that, my first year I went to nationals, I was the first driver on the course. So this year, I went back to my roots. I did not watch one person drive the course. I sat there and focused on my other fellow partners, such as Alfonso and Alex, watching them compete. My son competed in package, watched everybody else compete versus watching my class. So when I went to the course, I wasn't influenced by anybody. It was my marks, what I wanted to do, my game plan, and it worked. I ended up coming out of our Southern Regional in first place. I set my game plan and I stuck to my game plan, so it worked.
I love it. It's such a simple idea. Trust what worked, and don't rethink it just automatically. No,
yes.
It worked.
Yes, so we have to be on our game day one, and that was my focus. And this year it worked. And myself and Al, I know you probably spoke to him, but myself and Al came out in first place. Alex came out in third place, but it was just a amazing thing to see what the other drivers supporting us as well as us supporting them. And that's stuff that I've gained from going to nationals and watching how everybody supports each other there, which then, helps us all, kind of builds the confidence in what we're doing.
Absolutely.
So,
man, I love it. Tell me a little bit about, did you guys have much time to do big team practices before regionals this year? Was that easy or difficult to fit in this year?
This year was a little more difficult because practice locations were a little different. We did have a couple, not very much as we would like, because location. We used to have a lot where we can practice, but now the way things are set up, everything's spread out everywhere. We would practice, like I would have some guys come by, hey, this is what we're going to do, work on this. Or I would just communicate with everybody, hey, focus on front end today. Just do nothing but front end. Go to a stop and find a marker on the ground and try to bullseye it. Or get your steer tires close to the curb without touching it, or whatever it may be.
Well, there's a lot to be said for what you were basically coaching at a distance. Just
Correct.
Giving them something to work on so that they're not just willy-nilly. I don't even know what I'm going to do today. It's nice
Correct.
to have somebody sometimes just give you an assignment. You work on this.
and that's kind of what it's been. It's been my role, I feel, is I don't want to call myself the quote-unquote team leader because that's not my role. My role is to encourage other guys through what I get through talking to drivers from around the nation. I talk to drivers daily from around the nation who compete in TDC and stuff. So,
brother, I constantly hear your name when I talk to guys all over the country. They frequently mention, "Oh yeah, I just caught up with Ryan yesterday." So I know you're putting those conversations in, just keeping abreast of what everybody else is doing.
3 years ago, we practiced 8 weeks in a row prior to regionals.
Yep.
And then when Alex and Al and myself went on to state, we practiced another 4 weeks. So problem with that is you end up getting burned out. So when I did get to nationals,
tough.
I don't know if I was fully focused as much as I should have been because I was so already getting burned out. That's because then we had to practice for nationals. Yeah. So it was constant practice, which helped me hone my class and hone what I do. But a lot of it was preparation that you can do on your own, simple things.
Yeah. You could have accomplished it on your own, but also I mean, you hate for something as fun as nationals to get to where you just get in that mode of, God, I just want it to be over at this point.
Correct.
And like,
Correct.
It's like it's supposed to also be fun.
This year, I have completely changed my game plan for preparation. I've been preparing basically since, I want to say, the beginning of April, end of March all the way through April till now, where I'm constantly studying the book. And that worked for me this year because now at state finals, I got the highest test score I ever got, which was a 74. And I've always stayed in the lower 60s. But my preparation in the book is what now elevated me. Now, what if I go to nationals? And this preparation is going to push me to getting into the 70s. And if I was 1 point off, all I needed one more right answer, and I was in a runoff. That was my weakness, and I've focused on it, and I attacked it. And I think this year I'm more prepared for that portion of the nationals. In regard to that.
Yeah, excellent. That leads us perfectly into what's your gut tell you about nationals right now. What are you? Obviously, you're going to continue to hit the book hard. What are you thinking as far as these next few chances to practice?
I already have a game plan, which it seems like with our WhatsApp thread, we all are kind of on the same page. So starting July 9th, we have 5 weeks straight of practices. Me, Al, and Alex, we're going to hyper focus on certain things, on certain practices. We already kind of set a game plan. And I do have our final practice. I have it set up where a couple of our other competitors out here, Wayne Ponsky and Ben Ingersoll, are actually going to come in, and we're just going to show up that day. It's full-on competition day. Wayne already written a 20-question test for us, and
I love it.
He got really, really detailed questions where if you don't know the book, you're not going to do good. And he kind of wants us to be that way. He wants us to. He says, "I'm going to make these questions so hard that if you fail, it's actually a good thing because that means you need to focus more on certain things." But the purpose of it is to get us prepared for what we have to do.
All right, man. Closing thoughts? Anything we didn't hit on that you want to mention?
We appreciate what you do. I know this is another side of TDC nobody gets to see, is the hard work you put behind the schedule. I was fortunate 3 years ago to go in to support you in that, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for this year. I'm excited for what this team we're building, current team building right now is doing, whether it's our California team or even our national team. I know we have a strong group of drivers that we can actually make a noise for UPS. But I have a lot of drivers out there to thank, like I said, from around the country.
Awesome.
Obviously, I want to thank UPS for allowing me to do all this stuff, but most importantly, my wife and my family are my biggest supporters and cheerleaders, and I definitely want to thank them because my wife's really excited about going, but she knows, are you on the phone with the rodeo guys again? So I take a lot of personal time away from her, and I want to thank her for what she does and allowing me to do that as well.
Yeah. The spouses are awfully understanding of this community because we spend a lot of time yapping with each other. Good deal, man. Well, I appreciate all the sentiments and the thanks to me. I appreciate it. It is a lot of work, but we all do it because we love it. So
correct.
There's nobody out here suffering through it and they hate it. They wouldn't be a part of this community.
No, but you're on vacation right now and you're sitting here talking to me. That's something you took away from your family, like you said. Your kids are still sleeping, but you're still taking your personal time, and that takes a lot of dedication, and I appreciate that.
No problem, man.